What up, guys? JP back at you once again with review number 19 for last year's 31 Days of Horror. And this time I decided to go with a film called The UFO Incident, which is a film from 1975 released here by Kino Lober here. A title that I remember seeing as a kid on TV and haven't watched it since then, so it was a very fresh watch for me. Starring James Earl Jones, rest in peace, who recently died, as well as Estelle Parsons. So this is a sort of, I think it's a TV movie, if I'm not mistaken. And it essentially follows the story of Barney and Betty Hill, who are real life people who said that they were abducted by aliens. And this film basically follows them, who they are an interracial couple, which does come into play. The theme of racism and stuff is in this film, which is handled pretty well. So it takes place in 1961 in New Hampshire, where they were taken aboard a flying saucer spaceship thing and ran into aliens. So it essentially follows them as they are hypnotized by a psychiatrist who basically starts pulling this story out of them, and it's told in flashbacks of what happened. I think this movie is really good, although I do see that it would have some problems with a modern audience. I think that seeing this as a kid probably helps, but I love alien stories. I love alien abductions. As a kid, I was super fascinated by the concept and the idea of aliens, and films like Fire in the Sky are very effective for me. I just love the real life stories and claims of aliens running into aliens, alien abductions, stuff like that. I want to believe, if you will. So yeah, this is one of the most famous alien abduction cases with Barney and Betty Hill. It's highly documented and things like that. And the movie does a pretty good job. I haven't looked into the story in a very, very long time, like super long, so I don't remember the details of what they claimed, but I feel like this film did a good job from my memory of depicting those events. So one thing that's kind of not the best with the movie is the look of the aliens. Like, I do find them creepy, but like if you really look at it, it looks very rubberized masks, which is unfortunate, but at the same time you have to use your imagination a little bit. If you're able to get in that right headspace, it does come off like kind of scary if you could really put yourself in the situation. But I love this movie just because I love alien abduction stuff, and I think this one's told in a very interesting way, with the flashbacks and things like that. Also, fun fact, the Barney and Betty Hill's granddaughter is one Angela Overkill Hill, current UFC strawweight fighter, I believe. I think she's strawweight. But she was on The Ultimate Fighter. That is super cool. I actually didn't know that, and my friend, who is also really into aliens and is very familiar with the Betty and Barney Hill case, one of the most famous UFO abduction cases of all time. He told me, and he's also a big mixed martial arts fan, so he told me that was their granddaughter, and I thought that was super cool. But yeah, so the UFO incident, was I saying abduction the whole time? I don't even remember. The UFO incident I think it's a great movie. Some people might not. But I give it a 7.5 out of 10. With that said, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.